Hi, I'm Lenny Sharp, Sharp Mountain Homes Team, eXp Realty. I specialize in short-term rental investments near Yosemite National Park. After you're in escrow on your purchase, you're going to enter the property investigation period. And during that time, you're going to get several very important inspections. Home inspection, which we covered in another video, septic inspection, typically a well inspection, and a pest inspection, which we're going to talk about today. So we're going to actually join Adam Casner, who is with Castech Pest Services. I use for virtually all my pest inspections for my buyers. So we're just going to get a sense for the process, follow him around as he does in his inspection so you can better understand this. And he'll go into all the details, but just wanted to tee this off with that quick introduction. So today we have an inspection. It's pest inspection. We've got Adam Casner here and
Joseph Garcia.
Joseph of Castech Pest Services. And we're just gonna try to understand a little bit about the process and follow Adam around, try not to get in his way. Maybe you could just give us a quick overview of what is this pest inspection all about?
So the proper term is a wood destroying organisms report. So what I'm looking for is any infestations. So that's termites, could be beetles, carpenter ants, carpenter bees, anything that eats the wood or destroys it. So that includes fungus damage, moisture intrusion, roof leaks, plumbing leaks. Anything that can damage the wood part of the structure, and that's
dry rot. We got a lot of dry rot.
Yeah, dry rot. Yeah, moisture, and then it dries out, and it's a dry rot. So looking for any of that, and so I'll report it, and we can make recommendations and even do the repairs and treatments that are needed, and cost will be included.
Yeah, so that's one of the really valuable things about Adam's pest inspection is he doesn't just inspect and tell you what's here. He tells you exactly what it'll require to make it right, and then that will inform our request for repairs, which we give to the seller and ask them to pay for, or at least help pay for those repairs. And that's how Castech makes their money. They inspect, and then hopefully they come back and do the repairs for us and build their business that way. So we're just going to follow Adam around and see how he does this and give you a sense. Thanks, Adam.
Okay. So I'm going to start with the diagramming. Just going to walk around and diagramming all out.
And then I'll end up editing this down to...
Yeah, so it's going to take me a little bit
of course.
To draw it out, and then I can really start pointing out things.
Okay, actually I'll let you do your thing down, and then I'll revisit when you get ready to actually poke around.
All right, sounds good.
All right. The home we're inspecting today, and when I say we, not we, actually Adam, is this beautiful little 2-bedroom, 1-bath on Scenic Drive. Sorry, it's 2-bedroom, 2-bath on Scenic Drive. The highlight of the property, obviously, is this beautiful access to Lewis Creek. We've got Lewis Creek running strong, even though it's late July, and you can almost not talk or hear yourself talk over the sound of the rushing water. But it's a beautiful little setting in the trees, lots of views, very peaceful. And of course, this is currently a vacation rental, and is going to be a vacation rental for the buyer who has this home in escrow. So we're hoping that we get a clean enough bill of health that we can get the seller to make any necessary repairs so we can complete this transaction. And a new seller or new buyer will have this property to welcome all new groups of guests. So nice dining area with view of the creek. And again, really has that nice cabin feel. We're in the primary bedroom, and you can see the wood paneling, the wood beam ceilings, high ceiling. So again, very appealing and should be popular with the guest of the new buyer. So hopefully this will go well.
Before we leave our coffee go down.
So Adam is just mapping out the house now. He's taking a quick look at some of the potential trouble spots, and then he'll do a more thorough investigation.
We've got a type of beetle infestation here. Rotten rafter tail. Broken for some reason. Don't know why. Could have been a branch that fell through maybe some time ago. It's like a newer roof maybe. Roof covering looks okay.
This part there.
At least it's not too difficult to get under this house.
Right. Over here looking for the entrance, and I look under and I was like, oh, I can see under the whole house.
Yeah. On a lot of rock.
Take a picture above your head real quick.
Yeah, I haven't been down here. I know the home inspector was a little bit concerned about some of the stuff he found.
Yeah, there's a lot of rot in here in this restroom.
Oh, rot from water damage.
Yes. Check that when I go up. Ants or beetles. Pellets.
So Adam does the top of the deck and he makes you go underneath, huh?
Yeah. I'm the tunnel rat.
You gotta start at the bottom and work your way up.
Sometimes.
Well, we got a little bit of rot under here, / beetle infestation. With these decking girders.
So basically just replace the rotten wood.
Right. So repairs, but also we're finding the beetles. You see all these little tiny holes. They're even in a lot of the good wood on these joists. Doing this beam here. And a lot of exposed framing. I found them on the trim on the siding. They're all in this thing, so these little holes. So usually this is a candidate for a fumigation.
Okay.
In this situation with all these rocks, I don't know how plausible that is. You might have to get somebody to look at it.
Oh, because you can't seal it off.
Sealing it's going to be an issue, yeah, with the terrain. So I got to walk around, but more than likely we're going to have somebody, one of the fumigators, take a look at it. So yeah, that's kind of a biggie there.
Well, hopefully the seller's willing to deal with it because he can't get away from it.
Yeah.
Every buyer's going to find the same thing, right?
Right. And you keep the house, they're going to keep on eating it, so it has to be dealt with. Yeah.
So can they do like a skirt or something, and then I'm thinking you tent a house, but like you don't really
infestation.
Yeah, but if you just need to get the bottom, can they skirt it with something and then pump something in here underneath?
No, fumigation. You have to totally cover the structure to get an accurate kill.
Wow.
It's got to hold that chemical for 24 hours plus.
So the question would be, can they tent this and actually seal it to the
Yeah,
ground?
it'd be effective. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it's gonna be a big deal. Other than that, I mean, treating every board, to do localized treatments is very expensive. Plus, you have, this whole house is wrapped under here. We don't know what we're even looking at.
Right, we could pull back one of these, and it's a bunch of holes, all eaten. It
You
could
did?
be nothing.
Oh,
No,
yeah. Oh, I see.
It could.
But realistically, to see the extent of the damage, you'd have to actually unsheath the bottom of the house to take a look at it all.
Right. Yeah, we don't know how extensive it is, and looking, from what we see on both ends of the house, it could be everywhere in between, and it would be, fumigation is really the best way.
I see.
It's going to be the best way to.
Oh,
to
because
handle it.
because if you fumigate, then you don't have to.
You're going to kill everything
Yeah.
that's seen and unseen, right? So yeah, we'll get a better look at that when I walk around, but more than likely we have to get somebody out here to take a look at it.
And you don't do that yourself.
No. Yeah, it'd be the fumigators themselves. They have different techniques.
So basically, you recommend somebody, and we'd have them come out and give us an estimate. Then.
Well, I'll recommend fumigation, and then I'll have the company we use who can come out here, and they can come out here and take a look.
Okay.
And then just say yay or nay whether they can do it or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So A, can they do it? B, how much is it going to
Right.
cost?
Right. Yeah.
I won't ask you to hazard a guess.
Yeah, not doing that. It's a different ball game here.
All right.
Okay. It's an old beetle infestation when they mill it, so that's not
Yeah.
good at least.
That's decorative.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I got some of that in my
Rustic
office.
pattern, yeah.
I mean, they were just throwing that stuff away, and somebody got the bright idea to actually use it.
Yeah. Yeah, you either like it or you don't.
I guess, given the business you're in, you're probably not partial to beetle. It's.
All plugged up again.
Yeah, that hasn't worked since I've seen this house. Well, we're not quite sure what's going on there.
Yeah, it could be some rust buildup or something. Faucet.
You're basically looking for intrusion into the house.
Yeah, looking for any signs of water intrusion from rain, or there could be carbon ants, frass, or even active beetles in the house, termites.
And you also feel the floor.
Right. Make sure everything feels solid. Everything looked good under the house. Just been in that deck with the issues. Make sure the shower pan holds up. Test. Wow, that's where there's really stuff in there.
Yeah.
It's also loose. Should be put a new seal put on it. Let that fill up for a little while. Good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's no staining on top or anything.
This toilet.
So after you do that, you check underneath also?
Right, I gotta go back under there and make sure there's nothing leaking. You'd be surprised how many newly done showers leak actually. Just nail holes. Look like beetle holes. Okay. Just let some shower pans fill up and we'll see what goes on underneath.
Okay, wait. In summary, what?
In summary, we have some wood rot. We have some damage to the deck, the stairs going down off the end of the deck here. That all needs to be rebuilt. At the front of the structure under there, we got some girders, some deck joists, maybe some decking boards. And that's pretty much all the damage for the deck is there, and the stairway over here. And then to the house, we got some damage to just some rafter tails on the roof eaves on both sides of the house. And we got a little bit of decking, just a couple boards maybe. Little roof sheathing at the eave of the roof. It was just literally just like one board, not a big deal, probably from an old leak. We got a little beetle damage to some trim on the siding. And then under the deck, we also have beetle infestation. We found quite extensive, various boards under the house. And then underneath the house is covered with plastic, so we can't see all the floor joists under there. So we're probably going to recommend a fumigation. We just got to see if that's even possible with the situation, being on the hillside and all the rocks and the tree here. So we're going to...
So if they say fumigation is not possible, could you literally pull the sheathing off and then inspect each board
right.
and then topically treat?
Yeah, we could, because they're all exposed at that point. If all the sheathings pull down, we know, and we can further assess it and then go from there. But I haven't seen anything above the floor level with active beetles. This is all old evidence in the paneling. So yeah, that could be an option.
Okay, so basically if the fumigation comes back just too either not possible or too prohibitive, then that would be the other option.
Yeah, it could still be an option. So,
okay.
Yeah, I'll talk that over with the boss and we'll go further from there. Other than that, I did find evidence of, there was like one hole, a carpenter bee in one of the rafter tails. That's an easy fix. We do have carpenter ants as well. Up on the wall by the chimney on the outside, there's a bunch of frass coming down. So we also recommend a treatment for that. There could be satellite nests around the house. Loose toilet in the master bath. And that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we look forward to the report. Thank you for such a diligent inspection as always. Thanks.
Of course.
All right.
Thank you.